Right, get the show on the road. Let's see what we can see. Hopefully, the volume of my mic is fine, and we'll kick off with getting into the old Xbox. Hopefully all this will work. I've spent about 14 hours trying to set all this up. I haven't done a stream for, well, quite some time now. Settings, you can never be sure. Right. Yaki da. Oh, yeah. Good, getting volume for me earphones. Right, so tonight, what are we going to be playing tonight? Well, this is the first time I've done a stream for donkeys. It's several months. And I thought I'd get the Xbox 360 out. Not done a stream yet, I don't think, on the Xbox 360. And this is not my normal Xbox 360. This is a yeah, it's not a JTAG one. It is a reset glitch hacked one. I bought probably about 12 months ago now. Been meaning to get one for a while, purely because of the ease of operation using one of these devices with all the games loaded on it. I think I warrant the ability to be able to copy all my games onto a hard disk for the Xbox 360. I've got quite a few of them in respect of the shoot-em-ups, various videos on my channel. I've got a fairly complete collection, to be honest. So yeah, I thought I would get a hacked 360 and get all my games on a hard disk. And yeah, I've got something like a I don't know what it is actually. I've got a 2 terabyte drive within the Xbox 360, and I've got an external drive as well, and I can't remember how big that is. It might be 2 terabytes, and it's absolutely rammed. So I've got 4 terabytes of games, basically, 800 of them. Yeah, not many. And of course, I play them all so often because, you know, I'm an avid retro gamer, and the 360 is retro nowadays, and people are in the chat. All kicking off. Hi Daz. How are we this evening? Here we are, yes, here we are. Now this will go completely tits up, no doubt, you know. So, what are we gonna do? Oh yeah, and another reason I bought the modded 360 was because of streaming. Because I thought, oh, it's so easy to set up, and I don't have to keep messing around with discs. And of course, I've done so many streams this year; it's been really worth the investment on that one. Anyway, such is life, eh? Such is life. So let's have a look. Let's fire up the old Aura. Yeah, so this is the interface. Anybody that's not familiar with a hacked 360, this is basically. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's got black screen. That's worked out really well. Oh, here we go. Xbox 360 has just gone dead. The infamous red ring, and you can't beat a red ring, can you? Red ring of death. To some people, that might be quite, you know, quite awesome. Right. Oh, we got a request coming in. Waxiems 82 Mushi Himasama. Yes, that is. Yeah, that's probably one of my all-time favourites. But we're gonna have to warm up to that one because that's sort of the That may be part of the crescendo of the stream, I think. I don't want to shoot my bolt too quickly. Joe Don Patchy, say day Joe. Yeah, that's going to get a beating, I think, tonight. Oh, it's going to beat me, obviously. Brian, how are we doing? What's cracking? What's cracking, you old git? Well, I am old and I am cracking. I'm actually, you know, my knees are hurting, my elbows hurt. Old age ain't for wimps, mate. I'm telling you. Right, looks like more LEDs have been added. No. This was the original stream setup. Nothing else has been added. It's a bit of a sort of Halloween ghoulish look, isn't it, tonight? Yeah, which is pretty normal for my streams, I suspect. What stick are you using? Well, interesting point there, because I did considering getting my stick out, you know. Okay, I wasn't going to show that live on YouTube, just in case my channel gets blocked. But no, unfortunately, I've whipped out, mate. I've gone for the full pad fest tonight. Yeah, I'm just going for a pad. I have got my joystick actually. I've got about 15 billion joysticks, but I've got my new joystick that I bought some time ago, Darren. You remember that one that I showed? That multifunctional, like, you know. Yeah, well, it's still in the box up there. Yeah, never used it. And let's be honest, it's going to stay in the box and it's never going to get used. But no, I'm going to go for the pad tonight, but I'm going to do it slightly differently. And I'm going to see how I get on. But more on that as I just catch comments quickly before we fire something off. Any Lego Harry Potter on tonight? Well, actually, I have got some. I'm not going to scroll through this, but I have got Harry Potter on here. Dodon Patchy Deoju. Okay, another Dodon Patchy. Yes, R-Type. Show us your skills. This is about old school retro tonight, Brian. I'm afraid this is really what the Xbox 360 is about. You know. The full-on sort of cave shooters, but we've got some more shooters as well. I think we'll show tonight. Yeah, sorry, Darren. Yeah, Joypad only stream. Look, I'm going to at least get something up on here because you know what I'm like on these streams. I basically just start waffling. Well, basically waffle, don't I, for about 2 hours. And you don't see anything, not even any gameplay. I've got to get some track sequences up at least. So let me just restrict this listing because I have actually. Put all the shoot 'em ups up. I think we'll just start off a bit easy at the moment. We'll go with a bit of sort of Deathsmiles because it's, you know, a bit Halloweenish, isn't it? Well, it's very Halloweenish. Deathsmiles is. So let's fire that one up. At least let's get something going in the background whilst I do a bit of, you know, bit of talking. Actually, I don't think this game has an track sequence, does it? Yeah, so that's even crapper. Right, hold on. Hold the phone. It's going to get really boring. It's got no music in the background or anything. And you've got nothing to look at apart from listening to the crap that's coming out of my mouth at the moment. Oh. So guys, what have you been up to then over the summer? Last stream I did was May. A few months. You're COVID up, hopefully. Well, not hopefully you're COVID up. I mean, you know, you'll either be all jabbed up or you're manning up, one of the two. Let's go back to favourites again. What is it? Professional. Got this sorted. Hey? Oh God, what am I doing? I'm an absolute professional, aren't I, at this? And this isn't a shoot 'em up. Right, we're going to get out of this, don't worry. Oh God. It's going to be a long night, guys. It's going to be a long night. Right, let's get the first shoot 'em up. Let's get the first shoot 'em up. And I'll catch up on comments, and then we'll have a bit of a toot. Right, I hope you've got a decent amount of alcohol because you're going to need it. I'm on my normal Monster Red Bull. Right, how come I did this before? Right, so what did I do before? Am I totally ballsing this up? What am I doing? Oh, that's better. Right, okay. Well, actually, it was a SHMUP, wasn't it? I think that one. Oh. Right, they'll come up in a minute. It's alright, it's just catching up. There's so many games on this flaming drive. Yeah, I don't want to go for the old... yeah, we're going to go for that. We're just going to stick that up for the moment. Yeah, we're going to go for Deathsmiles, and I'm just going to have a quick catch-up, and then we'll get stuck straight into some hardcore abusive gameplay of the Xbox 360. Right, let's have a quick catch-up. So, what have we got going on? Raiden 4, yep, got right, yep, can stick that. Any COD, yeah, any COD and chips, mate. We're not playing any, yeah, we're not playing Call of Duty tonight. Mega Black Label, yeah, Mega Black Belt. He was quicker with the discs. He's probably right. I thought I should get the old 360 out, shouldn't I? Really? Comments are coming. Fuck off. Here we go. Good job. We know what you're like. Yeah, I'm unbelievable. Unbelievable in a really bad way. Right, please bear with the slow service. I know this is dog shit, isn't it? Well, hopefully the stream's of a decent quality, even if you haven't seen anything yet. Right, let's go for it. Let's do this. Right. So something I was going to mention. I might have to adjust the setup part way through this, because what I'm doing is I'm actually doing the lazy man's version of this setup. So I'm going to be playing, or I'm going to attempt to play direct off the OBS capture feed. Now, that's bad. I mean, there's going to be some lag there, but you know, let's just see how it goes. If the gameplay's really, really crap, which probably you won't be able to tell actually. I mean, if you're suitably tanked up, then I'm going to be fairly wrecked, I suspect, within the next sort of hour or so. So, you know, it may not make any difference. But what I might have to do is, if it's quite bad, if the lag's pretty bad and I can't cope with it, then I'm going to have to plug the Xbox into my second monitor. At the moment, it's not plugged into my second monitor. It's just been routed straight for the PC into OBS. So I'm playing off the OBS feed. But we'll see how we get on. But it won't take too long to do that. It'll be a couple of minutes. I'm all ready to go on now. I've got cables ready, HDMI splitters all sorted. Right, let's have a punt. Let's go for Deathsmiles. Let's go for it. I should have at least got to this screen, shouldn't I? Where you can get some, you know, I don't know, some females on there and a bit of music. Right, tell me guys if the music is too loud, if you can't hear me clearly, let me know in the comments, excuse me, and I will adjust my volumes. Yeah, Deathsmiles, bit of a weird one, that one. Never really got it actually when it came out, to be honest. Right, what I mean by I didn't really get it, I bought it, but I never really played it that much. It wasn't, yeah. I mean, it's actually okay. It's a pretty decent shooter, but at the time when this came out, it was really all about the vertical shooters, in my opinion, for the Xbox. And this was a bit, I don't know, I always thought it was a little bit lame, but... Right, let's play the arcade. We won't go for the Black Label version. We'll just go for the basic, run-of-the-mill arcade version. And I might have to change some of the screen settings on these games when I load them up. I can't remember how I've set it up, because I have played this on the CRT, so... Might be all over the place. Obviously I'm playing widescreen at the moment. I think this game's okay, because I had a quick play on it earlier. This is quite fitting though, this game, to be fair, isn't it, for the nights before Halloween, I think. Level 1, we'll go for a easy approach. what a machine the Xbox 360 is for shooters. I mean, it's an absolute classic. I still love playing the Xbox 360 on the arcade cab, all wired up. I mean, I haven't plugged into that for ages. In fact, I haven't played the arcade cab for months and months and months. But I mean, going back, quite a few years now. It's probably what, 10 years? When I started doing videos on Xbox 360 stuff, and wired up to my cab, and that was like it was a real good time actually, that was. And yeah, 10 years ago, blimey hell. Sit back a bit here, it's a bit too pixelated. I've got to be honest, playing these games on a CRT, it's yeah, it is such a good experience. Love it. Oh Christ, choked out. Okay, right, I'm going to be honest, it is quite laggy. Yeah, we've got the old pumpkin head. Oh no, he's now changed to sort of Grim Reaper. Yeah, I must admit, I can feel the alcohol kicking in already, which ain't good. I mean, it's going to be awesome for you lot, but, you know, not so good for my gameplay. Oi, oi! I'll tell you what, it's not too bad, actually. Oh! Smashed it! Even with a shed load of input lag. Yeah, I think the Xbox 360 will go down as a bit of a sort of retro beast, I think, as regards to shoot 'em ups. I can't remember any. Yeah, probably stupid from the start. I can't remember any other console that had this many shoot 'em ups, because that's stupid. But certainly arcade shoot 'em ups. Yeah, you think of all the cave games that came out for this, and there was quite a few, wasn't there? And they were all big hitters. And yeah, and they're worth so much cash now. Oh yeah. Yeah, they keep going up in value. Same old thing with the old retro collecting, isn't it? It's you know, you never buy stuff for it to make you money or anything, but and I'd never sell my collection ever. Well, I'll never say never, but oh yeah, how much? I'm not being funny, but how am I actually surviving here? Jesus. It's actually not a bad game, this is. I think I'll do it an amount of disjustice, what is it? Oh, I'm going to get through that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that was some weaving. I actually don't know what the lag is on the OBS, to be fair. I mean, it's got to be a couple of frames, hasn't it? It goes through capture card as well, so oh, aye. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh! Jesus. I have to play this setup more often. Perhaps the lag's working for me because of the because I'm delaying my brain. It perhaps suits my my gaming style. And if anyone asks me which games are region 3 this season, I'm not going to be able to tell you. Sorry. There are no questions about what games are region 3 on the Xbox 360 on the shooters. If you want to know, then go on Google. Well, I'm just going to check that the volume's alright, and no one's saying that they can't hear me, because that'd be tragic. Right, brilliant. Okay, so no one's got problems with the old audio, so that's good. I will catch up on the comments in a while, even though I can see that Darren's basically just taken over. Oh shit, what am I doing here? Oh, resume. Oh, Weaver! Jesus. I actually don't think I've played this game long enough before to actually get this far. Seriously. I kid you not. I'm terrible with games. If I switch a game on, right, I've played a game. No, sorry, I've paid for a game, and I'll put it on, and if it doesn't float me boat like instantly, I'll get bored, and I just won't play it. And it doesn't matter how much I've spent on it. Oh shit, I ain't gonna get around that. Oh, come on! I mean, this is... Yeah. How's this even... Oh, this is horrific! Well, someone's going to tell me this isn't a really easy level as well. Jesus Christ, I've got a bit of sweat on them. Stage clear. Oh. Well, I've got further than what Matt did last night, Darren. He never got off level 1, did he? Any game. He played about 900 of them. Oh, look at them. I don't even... Oh, Jesus. Oh, I was just about to say... Actually, I'm not sure where the hitbox is on well, on you, really, and then I've just got choked out. That was alright. That wasn't bad for a warm-up, let's be honest. Quite impressed with that. It's not a bad game, is it? There's no point in me saying, oh, I'll actually go and play that now, because I'm just not going to do that. I mean, it's just not going to happen. Don't want to save the replay. I can't read Japanese, but I know that's the replay. I could have been really cool then and said, yeah, well, actually, that's saying about the replay, and you know. Right. let's have a butchers at next game. Right, so now we've got the first one out of the way. Have we got any requests? Any requests from anybody in respect to shoot 'em ups for the 360? I've got them all, I could pretty much guarantee. But I'm not going to put any big hitters on yet, so if you come up with a big hitter that I think is a big hitter, then yeah, we're going to have to defer that till later on in the stream. So give us your requests. By the time we get some requests, I should have filtered this down again properly. Should be working. What the? Right, this is mental. B. I mean, this can't be that hard, can it? Surely. I don't know what I'm doing here. Not clearly. You thought if you go... No, that's it. Right, you must have to come off it. Right, so, come on guys, give me some inspiration. Right, let's go back to comments first. 1cc, you got no chance. I'll never 1cc anything. Darren's saying, I thought you spent all day setting this. Yeah, not quite all day, but quite a lot of time. Basically too much time. As I said to Darren, every time I come to do a stream, and I don't do that many of them, but back in the height of COVID, I was doing, you know, perhaps one stream every month or something. And every time I come into OBS and fire it up, like something don't work or something's changed, I can't get the volumes right, and it takes me like an hour of prep work before I do a stream to get everything ready. And the same was exactly the same today with the Xbox 360. I did it this afternoon. But yeah, so not that you'd know by my production values, of course. And didn't you buy a VGA splitter and all that? Yeah, I did buy a VGA splitter. So I could use it on the BVM. That isn't a problem at all. But the problem is that the BVM is in horror mode, and of course most of these games really are tape. So I don't want to play it in horror on a tape game. I'd rather have it in widescreen for a tape game. At least in respect to doing streaming on it. So yeah, so I could have gone down the VGA splitter route, but I have bought, or I have got, a HDMI splitter here, so I'm only using one side of the HDMI splitter, it's going straight to the OBS, but if I do need to break off and go to a separate monitor, because I've got quite a few monitors in here, you might be able to see them with my glasses. I've actually got two monitors stacked on top of each other, but anyway. Ryan says, I only like this as it was great shmup that I didn't need to take. Well, yeah, it's one of the few that you don't need to take the screen for, so it's yeah. What happened to the BVM? Still here, mate. And actually I was going to do a video on that, and I probably will do someday. I don't know, perhaps another 10 years time. Anyway, let's just get the next game up first, get some background noise on here. Right, what we could do is, right, I'm going to put in this guy. I mean, he wants to see this gash. 1942, I mean, what kind of crap that is. Aegis wing, never. Infinite burst. Right, let's just get that fired up. Can't even remember what that looks like. Yeah, sorry, BVM. Yeah, BVM is still here. I actually did a service on the PSU on it a couple of months ago now, and it's absolutely mint. Can't believe it. I mean, this monitor's like over 30 years old, this BVM I've got, and it is absolutely stellar. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I just gave it a quick check through, make sure it was okay with it, and it's absolutely fine. I need to pull the other main boards out and just check all the caps on them and everything. But the PSU, which on this model is the part that can cause problems. checked it all over, and it looks like it's actually been recapped anyway. But it's, yeah, it's absolutely mint. Love it. Yeah, there's some real good cave stuff still available at reasonable price on the 360. You know, respect to the discs, and you know, some prices are starting to creep up, but yeah, you can still get some real good stuff. Matt says he couldn't even clear the first level of Sonic. What, you talking about me or talking about Matt last night? Muchy pork. Oh, you can't beat a bit of pork, can you, kid? Bit of, well, you know, I mean, it is Sausagefest, so, you know, I'm actually going to write these down. Muchy pork. Absolutely, can't beat a bit of pork, can you? I mean, there's no point in writing down mushy masama, because we know that's going to go on at some point when I'm really pissed. Oh, pink sweets, yeah, okay. Because that is all part of that double disc, isn't it? Never really played either one of them, really. Again, got them, but never played them. Bloody rock hard. Well, flaming hell, he's thinking, gosh, you go for it here, Daz. Bullet Soul, Kitsui, Matt Last Night. Matt Last Night, is that a new shooter? I don't think I've got that one. Bullet Soul. Bullet Soul, Kitsui, yeah, another classic. I think Kitsui is one of Matt's favourites. Right. Let's give this a bit of a punt. Oh, I don't know what that's saying. Latest release from Cave. Oh, what? Matt Last Night. Right, let's look at the old options. Make sure the old visual is all right. Oh, yeah, we want to. What's going on here? Ooh. Right, let's go for the old arcade feel. We want everything in the main screen, don't we? We have to scale it up. We don't want smoothing on. That's for lepers. Right, let's go for the full scale quest. I reckon that 150, the centrist. Is that going to be, is that right? Oh no, that's a bit weird, isn't it? That's a weird scale, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what the pixel perfect count is on this, to be honest, guys. We're going to have to... I mean, that's 113. What an odd number that is. That's crap, isn't it? Don't like that. Anyway, that sort of looks sort of right proportions, doesn't it? Is that about right? Not far off, is it? Is it 1 foot? Oh, that'll do. I'm not going to like that for. Right, what we've got for audio. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go for it. Infinite Huff. Game start. Yeah. I'm getting a bit of a sweat on here, I must admit. Ooh, right, like the toothpaste lasers on here. Not sure about that one. Oh, no, that looks a bit boring. I quite like the colours on that one. Oh, I don't know. I quite like that one. I reckon, yeah. Ooh, God, I can't decide. I'm going to go for that one. Right, let's see what this one looks like. So this will be interesting in respect to the old input lag. Right, what buttons we got on here? We've obviously got the old normal huff. We must have a. Oh, okay, right. Okay, got spread shot and. Oh shit. Oh, I just fired my coins off. Was that part of me Actually, this one's got rumble on the old joypad. Infinite burst. If my memory serves me correctly, I've got to scratch my nose. This is going to get bad. Ugh! If my memory serves me correctly, there was 2 games in this series. Infinite Burst was one of them, and I could be speaking shit. Yeah, I must admit, this one's a bit. This is like a Japanese. What they call? I forgot what they call them now. I was going to sound really stupid saying this, but you guys will know what I mean. Anybody else watching this video go, what the hell is that twat going on about? Yeah, there's a certain genre, isn't there, of Japanese shooters, and this feels like it. It's like a bit, yeah. I'd sort of say lack of polish on it, and I can't think what the bloody name is now. Oh. Let's continue. Ah, oh, come on. It's not Daimaku, is it? Shooter. Teihu? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm speaking shit now, aren't I? But it doesn't feel like a, I don't know. It's I'm not really fond of these types of shooters. I think part of it's to do with the pixel. Oh, sorry, not the pixel art. It hasn't got pixel art, has it really? Yeah, so because it's high res, it hasn't got pixel art. It doesn't feel like a shooter to me. I mean, it's all right, but it's not my it's not my ideal cup of tea. Well, to be fair though, Darren, that is one that I didn't reach. I didn't reach the end of the level, did I? On the first credit. I have to continue because I'm weak. I've got to be honest. The old input lag going through the capture card. And then through OBS, he's all right. I'm not struggling at all with this. I'm actually pretty surprised about. I mean, don't get me wrong, the capture card I got cost me about £14,000, but the Elgato 4K Pro version 2 or something, they're quite chewy in respect to how much they cost, but I've got a pretty decent deal on it, to be fair. And of course I'm making use of all that 4K this evening because I'm streaming at 1080. But yeah, it's alright actually. I mean, that's a fairly big no-no, isn't it, trying to play a shooter, especially a bullet hell type game, off a... Oh, it has got a bomb on it, right, okay. Easy. Oh, he's quite mad actually. He's not too bad. One of those. It's a bit of a grower, this one. Again, when I bought this, I sort of played it and went, and then play it again. It's quite weird actually, because when all these shooters came out for the Xbox. And you were buying them, and I think the average price for you was normally about £40-ish. You know, if you bought standard editions. And I remember a lot of people at the time saying, bloody hell, this is a bit steep, this is. But you know, nowadays with the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, you know, new games coming out for that are like, oh no, I ain't gonna get around that, am I? Oh Jesus, what's going on now? I've just let something off there, and it's just like basically smashed everything up. And you can be, oh, that looks awesome, doesn't it? That does the old colours on that. Is that you can pay like £60–70 now for a game. It's like, oh, Jesus. I do say to quite a few people when they moan about prices, about stuff, I'll turn around and say, look, make the most of it, because this is going to be cheap compared to what it's going to be like in the future. Like, everything's going up, isn't it? Stupid prices. Okay, forget about the stuff that's going on with the old COVID things, like, but the old gaming prices, like consoles, are just absolutely mental. Yeah, right, we've had enough of that. We ain't going to carry on playing that gash, are we? Right, let's have a quick butcher, see where we are in the old Commentos. Fucking hell, Darren, you're going blinking. You're sucking all my bandwidth. Look, Matt's out pretending to be Hugh Grant. I think he's just out pretending to be human, to be fair. Caravan game. Now, I've got to be honest, mate, I'm not into caravans. I don't do caravanning. Looks quite good. I think he means fan game. Oh, I see. Right, I've got the game as well. The name. That's it. Yeah, Dujon. That's it. That's the thing. That's the thing that I actually didn't say, isn't it? But yeah, you're right. Yeah, Dujon shooter. Haha, I just googled it. Yeah, the trick of this game is to catch the coins before they hit the floor to get the coin rate into hundreds of thousands for huge scores. Okay, no, but there is a power up. That's the hyper. Oh, cool. Yeah, it actually wasn't a bad game. That wasn't. But like I said, it's not. It actually got better as the. It actually got better as I progressed. That was burst mode. Fucking down the old drink. I need to get a new drink. A new drink. What's a new drink? Is that like different than an old drink? Thank you for playing. That's quite all right. Quite all right. Right. Right, we're going to go back, aren't we? We're going to go back in time. I'm going to be honest, every time I do a stream, it's probably the most concentrated play that I ever get on retro game consoles. I mean, not you call a 360 a retro gaming console, but a couple of generations old now. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's retro. But what a great time the 360 was. Must have been when that console came out. I was right. I did this last time. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. It says favourites only. Ooh. Favourites only. Boogie. Must be Boogie in it. Now, Bullet Soul, I think Bullet Soul, aren't these two sort of linked? Right, we were going to play Bullet Soul next. And actually, that was one of the ones that Darren said, wasn't it? So he'll be rubbing off now. Wait, Darren. How's your 360 collecting going, Darren? Have you cranked it back up, or have you stuck it back in the loft? Bullet Soul. Oh yeah. Might have to get a refresh. What's the time? Jesus, this is world record distance. We're 48 minutes into the stream and I've actually played 2 games. They're fairly decently for me, to be fair. What this shit's all about, isn't it? Right, let's look at the old settings again. So every single game we fire up, I'm going to have to look at the settings because I haven't actually looked at these since having them on the butchered Xbox. Right. Yeah, they're all going to need. Yeah, so this is the same interface. So I have to be right. I can't even remember what I put in now. Did I go to 120 or something? That was definitely an odd bod number, weren't it? 113. Weird, isn't it? That'll do. Excuse me. Right. Game start. Hey? Right, so which one come first then? It's like the same game, isn't it? Sort of. This looks... Oh, this is weird then. Oh, this is slightly different then. Right, I've got to say that. Oh, this is slightly different then. So you absolutely know how much time I've spent playing these games in respect of nearly every single game we're going to look at tonight. I've actually got the original discs of, and that shows, yeah, that I've looked at this game literally for like 5 minutes or something, played it and gone, yeah, don't like that, and basically chucked it back in the cupboard. This is sort of coming across like this is the first time I've played them. It will actually be probably the first time I've played them properly, to be fair, but you wouldn't have guessed I actually own them. Yeah, this is quite different, isn't it, than Infinite Huff. Because if I... Yeah, this actually feels better, quite a bit better, because you've got to power up on this one, where Infinite Burst, I think it pretty much appeared you had all your weapons from the start, didn't you? But here you've got to power up, so it's a bit more traditional. And it actually looks and plays a bit more traditional. So far, it would sort of feel that this is a better shooter in many ways. But don't take my opinion on this, because I don't know anything. I mean, we all know this. If you've ever watched any of the videos on my channel, you'll realise that basically I'm just a good bullshitter. In fact, I'm not even a good bullshitter. I'm just a bullshitter. Quite like this one, actually. I'm sorry, but I can't get over the fact I can actually play these games through a capture card and through OBS. Madness. I mean, to be fair, I've got a I have got a PC that was that's used by NASA to as he gets killed. It's used by NASA to pilot all the rockets to go into space. But no, this is it's a good shooter. This is. It's all right. Quite like this. Oh. So I'm gonna cheat and let me load off. Right, sorry, I'm just gonna cheat now. I'm gonna go full cheat fest. And that still didn't work. Oh no! I'm gonna continue on that. I'm quite liking this. Yeah, I did win part on that, I'm gonna be honest. It's alright though, this is. I quite like this one. Yeah, I've just caught a comment up there by Darren saying this is, yeah, look, oh no, he's saying it looks like the same game. This is more like a shooting one. Absolutely. This is definitely more like what I like. It's pretty mad actually. I've got some weird feeling that Infinite Burst came out after Bullet Soul, but I could be wrong on that one. Google it. It's got great music. I mean, this is a bit easy, I'm going to be honest. Not much of a challenge at the moment with that power up that I've got. Because it's pretty monumental. It's basically blown everything up on the screen, isn't it? Mystery bonus. Can't beat one of them. But it definitely plays better than Infinite Burst. No doubt about it. Right, what other shot have I got? That's concentrated. Does that do anything? Yeah, no, that's just a bomb. So I think you've just got bomb and... Alright. Yeah, going to be honest, if you want something of a challenge, this probably isn't the shoot 'em up for you. It's not particularly difficult. I mean, you just sit there and basically look, you're choking out half the screen. Well, more than half the screen. Oh, fuck. How am I going to get past that? I ain't going to get past that, am I? What's all that about? Jesus. Okay, now it's getting a bit fruity. I'm going to be honest. Right, end of level. Huff. Oh. Jesus, I can't even see what the... Well, I can't see what I'm doing now, guys. I'm going to be honest. I've got loads of bloody energy to get left on him. I'm just going to have to fire everything off and off. I'm going to go full cheat mode. I mean, not that it's going to do anything. Jesus. Right, one thing I will say about the... well, not one thing I will say about it. I think there's quite a few positive things to say about it, but you got no chance. Right, you can always tell a good shoot 'em up is actually when you want to actually press continue, which is what I'm going to do. Is that the 360 pad is pretty tight. They're tight pads. The directional pads on them are pretty tight. choked it. Jesus. I've got to concentrate on this one, guys. I can't breathe at the moment. Oh, no, I ain't got it yet. You little fighter. I might have to continue again. It's going to be 94 continues on one boss. That was me saying, yeah, the game actually is not actually that much of a challenge. But these end up... Yeah, now on. Well, I'm just gonna bomb my way out of this. I still ain't got it. God, this takes some fucking leathering, this one does. This is like the only... This... Oh, I can't see where I am now. This is just mental. Got it. Oh, that was easy, that was. Only took me about 49 continues. Oh, stage 2. Yeah, that is pretty manic, that is. In respect to many level bosses. Mega. Yeah, I like this one. I mean, like I said, I won't play it for another 10 years, but... I probably played it this much, actually, when I first got it, in respect of a bit of a sort of playthrough of it, and then I just forgot about it, because it wasn't a cave game. Oh, fuck. I always get concerned with shoot 'em up if you can just sit there bottom of the screen and just not move. Or just move every now and again. That's not really not conducive to... I'm saying that like it's like really hard, yeah. Pretty easy that, isn't it? Ah, good game that was. Good game. Quite like that. Right, let's get to the next one. Are you sure you want to exit? Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, I'm going to need a refill. I'm currently playing DFK Eura Loop in the novice mode. I love it. Chaining is not so frustrating. Yeah, we're gonna have to play a bit of Daifu Katsu at some point. Still set up. Oh, good, Darren. Get on it. Get streaming, mate. I've missed your streams, mate, on a Saturday morning. It used to be quite refreshing to look forward to one of your streams on a Saturday morning when I woke up and got out of bed. Get back on it. Don't be weak. Is that going to work this time? It doesn't work this time. Ooh. Right, Caloudrius. Yeah, I didn't really get with that one either, I don't think. Darren says you've changed playing all these games. I know. Fucking shit's got real, mate, tonight. I'm really pushing the boat out, aren't I? Ah, right, so this was the original then. Right. That's sort of, well, I suppose it sort of makes sense in some respect. But actually, yeah, that was better than Infinite first, in my opinion. Dave, good evening. How are we doing? What interface is this? Well, actually, I'd show you if me If my 360 hadn't crashed, it looks like it's crashed. Fucking hour in, it's blown up. Right, we've got no red ring. Let's go back to Aora. Aora, yeah, Aora. Yeah, that's the interface. Crapped out. Jeez, it's crapped out. Blown up. Oh, here we go. Aora. That's the interface. Yeah, it was just a small list of games of 800, all Xbox 360. None of the weak sort of Xbox Live stuff in there. These are all the full blown. Well, there's a couple in there actually, to be fair, but not many. Right. So we were going to play. Oh, it stopped. Yeah, that locked up, didn't it, for some reason? I wonder if there's a problem with it. Bit of Galadrius. Let's have a look at the old details. Have we got any dates? Oh no, good work then. Give it another punt. I'll take a week to load up or something. Oh, here we go. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to get another drink, so it won't be too long. Get your Poundland interface. Well, actually, that's just gone white again, isn't it? What's going on here? Well, I'm just going to leave that. Hopefully, it'll work. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to get a top up. Oh, great, that ain't work then. Crapped out, isn't it? Don't like that game. Big crap. Went wrong with the. Data for that game. Okay. Come back to that one. What was that? Galadrius. Galadrius. Look into that. More work for me to do. Right. Get straight on to the next one. And that's weird. I'll just do exactly the same thing every time. It is. That is buggy. Then it worked then. Crap. Right, Deathsmiles we've done. Have you tried Deathsmiles 2? A bit rude. Yeah, we can't go straight to Dodonpachi. We ain't having that yet. Oh, we've got all the big hitters there. Let's have a punt at Deathsmiles 2, just for a little bit. We'll have one punt at Deathsmiles 2. All the Dodonpachi ones are going to have to be after towards the end of the stream. What's the time now? Yeah, I think we'll start playing the old cave games from about sort of, I don't know, quarter to 11 or something. Well, maybe sooner than that. People start signing out in a minute once they know we're not going to get to cave for another 49 hours. Well, what about this is cave, isn't it? Have you got Vampire Saviour or Ultra Street Fighter 4? Yep. I have indeed. SK game, in my opinion, is Mushihime Sama Fatari. Yeah, Mushihime Sama is my absolute favourite. And I make no... I don't hide that fact of it. Every time I get a chance to say that, I always turn around and say it's my favourite game. I absolutely love it. It's just, there's something about it. And actually, it's not Fatari that's my favourite. It's the original version that's my favourite. But yeah, oh, it's getting close to Christmas as well, isn't it? You know, I should have saved this for the Christmas stream, shouldn't I? Come on, chop chop. Deathsmiles. We'll go for the old arcade mode. Got options. Let's look at the old. I don't think you can do anything on it, can you? Oh, you can. Oh no, you can't. You don't want to change that one. Screen size. Don't want to change that. Oh no, no. Actually, I don't need to change this one, do I? You muppet. Is this another horror game? Anything there then? Right. Right. Yes, absolutely, Darren. That was a sneak peek preview of the Poundland interface for the Xbox 360 butchered version. Right, who am I going to go for? I mean, I didn't choose that, honestly. It just ran out of time. I've got no right. Well, I'm not being funny, mate, but I ain't going to be one scene seeing anything tonight. I couldn't. Oh, this is what's going on here. You're having a what? The graphics on that are crap. It's all bloody. I ain't having this. Look at the bloody screen. Oh, for fuck. Right, we've got to sort this out. Got and smoothings on and everything. I ain't having that. Right, hey, get on it. What was going on? Where's the... Oh, here we go. There we go. Right, is that just going left to right? Yeah, it is. There's no smoothing option, so let's just hope it's because it's stale crap. That looks like the smoothing on that. Oh, this is one of the weird ones. It don't even go it don't even go full widescreen. And I'm sure it's got a slagging for it. And there's no smoothing off. And it looks like smoothing's off. Yeah, we ain't going to be playing this for long. Telling you that much. Smoothing's definitely on. Dash. Ah, right, you selected arcade mode, which is 60/40 blown up, looks good. Right, so I need to choose 360 mode, don't I? Right, we'll get there in a minute. achievement unlocked. I ain't done anything. Right. That makes sense, actually. Right, let's choose that mode. What's this do for me? I suspect that's full widescreen, isn't it? What an amateur I am. Because I don't play these games on... That's better. Yeah, it's because I don't play these games on an LCD normally. It's normally on the CRTs, and that already looks better. Thank you very much, sir, for that advice. Good job someone in here knows what they're going on about. That's better. Yeah, skip the demo. Well, I'm trying to skip it. That's better. Oh, it's still got bloody smoothing on by the looks of it. A bit crap blurry. Yeah, I already hate this game enormously. I actually might rage quit in a minute. Yeah, going back to what I said earlier about the Xbox 360 pad being a really tight pad, they are. They're great pads. Like shoot 'em ups, and for fighters. It'd be even better if they had 6 buttons on them, in respect to sort of laid out in traditional sort of, you know, that diagonal layout. But of course, I'm talking about the official Microsoft pad here, not any knockoff looking Chinese piece of shit. Rudolph giving him a good beating. This game's crap. I'm sorry for any viewers that love this game, but it's gash. Yeah, looking bored of this. I'm so fucking bored of it, I'm going to turn it off. Hello Turbo Mutt02. No, I haven't played Raiden Fighters, and I'm surprised no one actually said about that, to be fair. No, sorry, we did have someone say about Raiden 4, but we'll write that down. Raiden 4. We'll probably come on to it in a second anyway, because I'm not going to jump yet straight to the other cave traditional shoot 'em ups yet. We'll do those towards the latter part of the streaming. So right, we're going to get rid of this crap. This is the Christmas version. No, that was the crap version. I know about the Christmas version. I have arcade sticks hanging out of my backside in respect of numbers of arcade sticks, availability. I've got joy pads that are micro switched on. I've got everything. Okay, the joy pad's a bit different because I could actually put a micro switch joy pad in here. with all the trimmings on it. And I have got here as I sit here, right here now, I've got, let me just have a look. I'm not going to pull them out because of, right, so I've got a Sega Saturn joystick in there, the old HS, whichever one it is, you know, the proper Astro City clone thing, and I've got an adapter for that to run on. Xbox, I've got Dreamcast joystick in there. I've got PS1 joystick in there. I've got PC Engine joystick in there. And I have, what else have I got? I've got a PS2 joystick next door, which I can plug into the Xbox 360 with an adapter, and I've got a brand new joystick, and I don't know why the flaming hell I bought this, but I bought a brand new one, a brand new joystick that works with all current gen consoles and of course backward compatible. It's up there in a box and it's supposed to be a pretty good joystick. It's got all I think it's all Sanwa parts in it, or Sumitsu. I think it's Sanwa. I think it's all Sanwa, and it's in the box and I haven't taken it out. No, sorry, I have taken it out just to have a look at it and just to have a quick play on it. So yes, I have the equipment in respect to joysticks, but one of the reasons why I didn't want to get a joystick out is it's a bit, well, actually it's not too bad at it because I'm looking straight at the screen, so it would be alright to use a joystick, but I don't mind pads, to be fair. I can play as good or as crap with a pad than I can with a joystick on a shooter, if I'm being honest. I'm pretty used to pads now. I'm basically crap with both methods, so it makes no odds to me. But just for ease of use, I want, ooh, that's a bit of a weird one. Just for ease of use, I just want to stick with a pad tonight. I don't like pads. I think it is what you get used to, isn't it? Right, we're not going to do that one. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Wait, ooh, okay, we could do a Skatos. A Skatos! This is, yeah, it's alright, but let's give this one a punt. I use the Hori K Himitsu edition and love it. Virtua Stick, yeah, Virtua Stick, that's the one. Get the white flower out. That's up in the box, mate, that's up there. I mean, I could get it out, but I can't be arsed. See, fucking NIB, I don't know about CIB. Can you show the Astro City stock or stick? I'd love an Astro City cab with an RGH. Can you show the Astro City stock? I'd imagine you mean the Astro City stick. I'd love an Astro cab with an RGH 360 in it. Yeah, so I've got my I don't think what they're called now. My Sega Naomi cabs. So I'd put my 360 in that. Got both of them have got tri-sync monitors, so I can either do VGA, 31 kilohertz, 24 kilohertz, or 15 kilohertz. Nothing like a bit of choice. Right, I will show you. Oh, for fuck's sakes! I've just pulled the drawer open, and one of my Super Famicoms has just fucking fallen out on the floor. Yeah, that's one of my spares. Yeah, I can't show you the Astro clone. Well, it's not clone, is it? I suppose it is. But the Astro, it's the. Hold on. Darren just said what the name of it was in respect of what the. It is the HSS 0136 because I've got it boxed, and it's right at the bottom. I've got two DS's above it. I've got a load of paper. I've got a camera, and I've got a Super Famicom as well balanced on the top of it, so I can't pull it out. But it's basically the daddy stick, isn't it, for the Saturn? So that's the Saturn configured one. Anyway, I think I had a packet of Escatos down the pub once, pound on drawers. The drawers are alright, it's just all the shit I've got in them. Yeah, we don't play them classics, even though one of them, which I think is Silver Sword, is a pretty good game. That's not the freebie, innit, you get with it. Escatos. My awesome accent, that is. Wallpaper. Don't want any wallpaper. No, let's keep the wallpaper on. Let's do it. I know. We could go for the old rotation. We could go for the old rotation. Should we play it like that? I don't think so. Go forth. Go forth and huff. Yeah, we don't want any advance. Yeah, not with my awesome reactions. Not. Again, when I first got this game, it was one of them ones as well that got sort of shoved to the back of the pile where it was like, ugh. Again, it was all about cave, wasn't it, on the 360? If it wasn't like a cave shooter, and when I say it wasn't like a cave shooter, if it wasn't a cave shooter, you know, a taped cave shooter, it was basically tossed to the back of the pile. That's how I sort of felt it went. The 360, everything else was just a bit of a cheap sort of imitation. Apart from the other big hitters like the Raiden stuff and so forth, and there are some other ones as well, but these ones were a bit. Yes, it's just like it just feels like it's a. Like some lads sort of designed it and coded it using some kind of like SHMUP builder software. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't excuse my shit gameplay, obviously, but it's like half-arsed to me. It's like cheap. Just looks cheap, feels cheap. He probably was cheap actually when I bought it. Can't remember how much this was. I think, to be fair, I probably got raped on the price, but you know, as you did for any imported game that you were buying for the 360. But it's just like, this is boring. Warfest. And it looks crap as well. Well, I know it's not all about the graphics, is it? But fucking, I'm not even fucking. Sorry, I'm not even entertaining that. Life's too short for this shit. Go for something else. Can you capture and stream feed from the Naomi then? That would be an interesting trick. Can you capture and stream feed from the Naomi? I suppose I could. Got a yeah, I could. I'm not considering doing that one night. I'd have to set up another camera, but somehow get the feed back into my office here. But yeah, I could do that. I will have a bit of a think about that, see what the logistics are for that. But yeah, I think technically I can do it. Well, I know I can do it technically. It's just whether or not I can actually do it. pragmatically. Yeah, that might be quite interesting. We could do for a bit of Espagaluda. We can play Gallagher shit, are we? Oh, deep shit. Ginga. No, we're not going to play that. We're not going to play that type of game. Let's have a quick whiz through here, actually, so people, you know, we ain't going to touch that one. I mean, to be fair, we're not going to get through all these. I'll be here till fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. On my own. Miscellaneous. Might have to play that one. Raiden Fighters Aces. Yeah, that's a bit of a kicking armour. Shoot in Love. No, we ain't going to play that. We're not going to play that. We're not going to play that. That one, maybe. Trouble Witches, maybe. Not tonight. Under Defeat. I think we've got big hitters here. Play that. We're going to play that. So that's your. Oh, I forgot what you pronounce that one there. Yeah, I can't think. Oh, what's that one? That's White Witch. In that one. White Witch. That Radagy. Oh, not definitely. Patch in. There we go. High Katana, Raiden. There's more than that. Okay, we're gonna have to start hitting the cave games soon, haven't we? I might have to do another stream for the cave games. Not specifically just for Cave Fest. So many of them. Let's go for Espagaluda Black Label. Quite a classic, really. This one is. Quite like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, you're right. There's so many greats on the. It is an absolute mega platform for shoot-em-ups. Of what I would say is a modern era, not because of the modern era, because of the Xbox 360, but the more modern shoot-em-ups. Mega. Burger King. Burger King shit. I could just do with Burger King, actually. Starving I am. Yeah, cave games on the Naomi look absolutely stellar. So, yeah, 15 kilohertz. So what I do is just go to that on here. Get some fucking background noise on here, so just my voice. Yeah, so what I do is that I take the 360 output and I either downscale it to 15 kilohertz or I have it in VGA mode to the Naomi with a scanline generator in between, so it looks 15 kilohertz. There isn't actually any real difference between the two ways, to be fair. And then I scale it on the screen to ensure that it looks appropriate if I'm using a scanline generator, so all the scan lines are all lined up properly, but it looks as it should look in respect to being 15 kilohertz if that game is 15 kilohertz in the arcade. So that's mega. It is mega. It's the best way to play it, in my opinion. Yeah, 29-inch monitor stuck in front of your CRT. I think it's once you get this game, isn't it? Settings on here, if I'm in correctly. Oh, actually, go to the 360 mode. Actually, I'll play the 360 mode on all. Screen settings will be better. Okay. Easy, tiger. Green. Moving off ski. Fucking smoothing off. Right, let's blow this up. Done ski. beautiful thing. This is a great thing about a lot of the shoot ups. You've got full control over the screen, which, especially if you've got CRT connected up to, 15 kilohertz side, it's well, even a PC VGA or Super VGA. Which again, I've got one of those in here as well. So I've just thought, for simplicity of use tonight, I'll just play it on the old CD. Right, we're going to start, aren't we? We're going to get on this. I haven't played this for donkey's years. I used to play this at work on my laptop on main at lunch break. Years and years ago. Great music on this. I mean, this is. I mean, to me, the recipe of fuck, I'm not even looking. I'm too busy looking at the graphics. I can't remember what the fucking buttons are. You're playing a cave game. I mean, this is a shoot 'em up. This is what you call a shoot 'em up. Fuck. Yeah, you can't speak on these fuckers, can you? Get all sweaty and all sorts. Easy. Right, yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, this is the shootable to me. Great graphics, great gameplay, great great audio, fucking twat, a great audio. Fucking hell. Might be to do with the right, so even the fact that I'm getting quite pissed. The lag that I'm experiencing playing this off the capture, or the fact that I'm just crap. I mean, it could be any one of those, it could be a combination of the whole lot, which is basically bad news. And I'm undoubtedly going to... Oh, come on, I nearly got whacked out then. How the... Right, how am I dodging that? I mean, that just ain't right. Fucking hell. I'm going to keep continuing. Basically, I want to get to about 94 continues on this guy. Get in there. Oh, fucking hell, get smashed. Yeah, forget the mechanics of the game here. I'm just fighting for my life. How much I can take out of it. I'm beaten. Bullets slow down. Right, they're going to go fucking in a minute. Here we go. They're going to go. They're going to go. They're going. Oh, Jesus. Pink mode again. Great games. Oh no. Yeah, it only took about 94 continues. Well, I'm going to be honest, these ain't the games you play after when you've had a few to drink. But they're great games, love them. Oh, I love the 360. Absolutely love it. I mean, I'm going to be honest that, well, I don't even know what I was doing then, but it is my, I'm not even, I wasn't even looking then. I was looking, but I wasn't even looking at the shit. 360 is my favourite console of that generation, so between this and the PlayStation 3. And I've got PlayStation 3, I've got, oh you twat. I've got two of them. I've got one that's been hacked and, for fuck's sake, and one that hasn't. And I spent so much more time on the Xbox, I mean like probably 95%, fuck's sakes. Probably 95% of my time on Xbox 360 and 5% on the PlayStation. And I only played the PlayStation for the exclusives. But the PlayStation 3 is the one that I've got in my Sega Limburg cabinet for the fighters. So I did actually collect fighters on the PlayStation 3 more than I did on the Xbox 360. Because what the fuck am I doing? Right, I'm going to have to end this in a minute because this is getting comical with my weakness of gaming ability. You know, it's hard to really concentrate then. I've got to do pixel perfect manoeuvring. Oh, Jesus O'Reilly. Oh, you come on. You ain't going to get around that. Jeez. Yeah, I suppose it's all I'm a bit of a Microsoft fanboy, if I'm being honest. But I do buy all the consoles. I'm not just I don't just stick with Microsoft and current gen stuff. So I've got a PlayStation. Yeah, I've had PlayStation 4. And then I bought PlayStation 5. Well, I've got PlayStation 5 as well as got the Xbox Series X. And again, I play more on the Xbox than I do on the PlayStation 5. I play PlayStation 5 for exclusives, which I haven't played. I've bought some exclusives, but I haven't played those. It's getting stupid. I can't even work out what's going on that screen. I'm basically too pissed. Cracking, brilliant game though. Brilliant game. If you've got an Xbox 360, and you haven't got Espagaluda, get it. I don't know how much it costs. It's probably like £4,000 nowadays, but cracking game. Love that. Right, let's come back to the comments. Ooh, no. Ooh. Right, we're getting down to some hardcore stuff now, aren't we? Really doing this. It's alright, the old temperatures that I can see on my processor, graphics and memory on my Xbox 360, I've got no red ring on it yet, so I'm alright. It's only as hot as the sun at the moment, which is fine. I think they're actually okay if they're as hot as the sun. Ooh. Yeah, it's getting quite hardcore now, isn't it? I'm actually really enjoying this. The old Xbox 360 Sausagefest. So where are we on the old comments? Never tried it on my PVM, but these look great on my PC CRT. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. They look absolutely mega. And to be fair, it's the same kind of quality of quality on a PC CRT. What I would say to you though is that if you haven't got a scanline generator, a scanline module that you can plug in serial between the Xbox and PC CRT, buy one, because they make a difference. They make a difference, especially for the games that were supposed to have been 15 kilohertz. But yeah, it's if you prefer that look, I do, because I think it's more authentic. For the games it should have been like that, but yeah. Yeah, like how 360 detects what kind of display you're using too. Yeah, agreed. Still have the Espagaluda II faceplate on mine too. Yeah, I forgot actually, they did the faceplates, didn't they, for that? Remember that one? It's in overheat mode. I hope the Xbox 360 don't go into overheat mode. That hitbox just doesn't. No, don't say that. Don't say that. It exists. It's just that I'm just skilled. I'm just too clever. Not, because I had about 49 continues. How are you, Stuart? Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, try the novice modes. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? I'm getting insulted. You're saying try the novice modes now. I think you're probably right, to be fair. Dangun Feveron is on PS4. Yeah, to be fair, I don't play, or I don't look to play retro shoot 'em ups on current gen consoles, because I've probably got them on elsewhere, basically. So I tend not to bother. Right, so we would get into Espagaluda. Well, I'm not going to do Gallagher. Inga Force, we'll give that one a bit of a punt. I think we might be going backwards again now, though. I think we'll start to sort of rev it up, won't we, with Espagaluda? I think this will mean we'll take a slight backward step, but we'll give this one a punt. Yeah, don't talk to me about the Switch, Nick. Fucking Switch. Why is everyone jizzing over all these shoot 'em ups that are coming out of the Switch for? I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got a Switch, but I wouldn't buy all these shooters on the Switch. Not for me. Only because I've got them on every other bloody platform. Which scaler do you use nowadays? I don't use scalers, mate. I've got fucking CRTs coming out my backside. I don't use a scaler. So for the only time that I'll use a scaler now is if I'm doing streaming, and because I'm streaming tonight with Xbox 360, I don't need to use a scaler. I'll just plug straight to the capture card. But the scaler that I do use for streaming, because I don't play retro games on anything but CRT. That's just blasphemy, isn't it? You get struck by lightning for doing anything less than that. And for the streaming, I will use an OSSC because it's just the easiest thing to use. But I have got some. I've got a load of parts where I'm going to build my own scaler, but I just haven't got around to actually doing it. But excuse me. But yeah. Which is Espagaluda II, Miscellaneous, Miscellaneous seems to get going on Battery Resurrection. Deathsmiles 1 and 2. Yeah, you can burn them switches with fire. Future Map 5 is in the house, butt cheeks. Matt, you've only missed an hour and 50 minutes in the stream. And I'm going to be honest, we've done an amazing amount of gameplay this evening. We don't normally do any gameplay on these streams, do we? It's like just all waffle, but we've had some hardcore weaving tonight. I mean, not hardcore, mate. Welcome, Matt. How did the evening go was it Soho you went to? I know it's Soho, it was Notting Hill, wasn't it? How did it go? Dangan Fever Run has never had a console port apart from PS4. Yeah, absolutely. Agreed. It's a good job I got it from the arcade cab, isn't it? Because they're good, you can play on your TV or whilst taking a crap. Yeah, I don't, yeah. I've got some issue with the Switch, I don't know why, but I've got some issue with the Switch. It's my least, I mean, it's actually my least, well, spitting everywhere, I'm dribbling or something. The teeth are falling out. It's my least played console ever, I think. And I don't know why. Well, I think I know why, because it's weak, but I was thinking of buying the OLED one when that came out. I thought, what's the point? I've got the original Switch, yeah, with the original Switch that came out, and I've just haven't played it. I've probably got about 6 or 7 games for it, but yeah, it don't. Personal choice, isn't it? I suppose. And collectability, here we go. Fucking, it's all getting heated now about the Switch. Now I've slagged the Switch off, everyone's throwing axes at me. The Switch, smaller choice is Neko Navy. Neko, right. There's obviously a joke about that, I ain't got a clue what that is. Right, the collectability is insane. I have Ikaruga, it's already worth around 160 quid for Ikaruga. What, on the Switch? Fuck's sake, you're paying 160 quid for Ikaruga. It's like available at every single platform. You can even buy Ikaruga for the ZX81, can't you? And the Casio watch. Fucking madness. I still wait for my copy of Ginga Force Natsuki Chronicles PS4 Special Edition to ship. Got Dwayne Cook. Hi Dwayne, how's it going? Hi Fagan, you got me into CRTs back in 2012. Well, I'm sorry about that. Don't. I don't owe you any money, do I? No, I've got the BVM 2010p. Yeah, that is the one that I've got. I just have to check. And the Dell Triniton PC monitor. Well, same here. I've got my Dell, and they're still here. Still got the PVM. Still got the Dell. Right, I've also got a couple of CRT projectors. Would you ever consider CRT projectors? No. I'm going to be honest. I think I'm all CRT'd out now. I've got too many CRTs. I don't need any more. I don't need any more CRT. So in the house at the moment, right, so right here, yeah, right next to me I've got my BVM and I've got a Dell PC CRT. Next door, but in like the games room where the arcade cabinets are and shit, I've got 2 arcade cabs in there, both with 29-inch tri-sync CRTs. I've got a B&O 20-inch MX, whatever it is, 4200 or whatever they are, next door. That's like a, I think it's a spare really, I don't use it. I've got another B&O downstairs where I keep, I say I keep the shoes in there, but basically it's where the missus keeps the shoes. I've got one in there. In the garage, I've got a spare 29-inch CRT tube for one of the, well, it will fit either of the arcade cabs. What else have I got? I've got a 14-inch PVM in the garage. I've got two Sony CRT TVs in the garage, and I've got another slightly larger PC CRT in the garage. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't need any more CRTs in my life at the moment, so no, so I won't be going for a CRT projector if I'm I haven't got it's, yeah. And it's not something that I've ever really sort of, I don't know, thought about getting, to be honest. Not a CRT projector. I've got a projector that I don't use at the moment. I haven't used it for a while. As flat panel TVs are getting bigger and bigger, there's sort of less need to have a projector, but yeah. So yeah, no. Sorry. Yeah, long story short on that one. 100-inch CRT experience is someone else. Yeah, I prefer to get personal on my CRTs. I want to be there right in front of it. You know, to me, 20 inches is more than enough. If you're running Aura Dash, then Switch is kind of good for that kind of thing. Eh? If you're running Aura Dash, then the Switch is kind of good for that kind of thing. Right, you lost me now, Bill. Don't know what you're going on about, mate. I mean, I'm a bit pissed, but I think you might have to explain that slightly further. I hardly touched mine too. Metroid Dread, yeah, it was the first time in a while I really put some hours into mine. Yeah, I don't get the Switch, and the reason I don't get the Switch is because I don't play, you know, portable gaming. It's like, it's not a thing for me, portable gaming. Hasn't been for many years. So, and a lot of the other games that are out for it, yeah, apart from the Nintendo sort of exclusives, I think they've gone off the ball a bit. I think they're a bit, you know, I've seen it all before. You know, with the Wii U and the Wii, you know, a lot of them have been re-releases, haven't they, from the Wii U? Okay, there's been some, you know, mentioned before about Metroid and everything, but I just don't get it. I don't get it because the current gen games that are out, I'll get them on the Xbox, you know, the PlayStation. So it has limited value to me, like very limited value to me. But you know, that's just me, and I can absolutely appreciate that people like the Switch. It's just not a console that I play. Yeah, I'm mostly on my PC, and since it uses the same display I use for my consoles, yeah, I've got to be honest, I've sort of switched a bit more to the PC now. You know, a lot of games are sort of, you know, across many different types of mediums, aren't they, in respect to like sort of consoles and bridging into like PCs. They're all multi-releases now, aren't they? Apart from the mega exclusives, but actually even Xbox, you know, Xbox exclusives are now on PC, have been for some time now. But yeah, so I'll sort of flip between the PC and the Xbox Series X, if I'm being honest. But majority of gaming is probably on the PC by quite a margin now. So. The Delta Spirit, good evening. Right, your XRGB mini vid got me into scalers. It's been a while since. Christ, not all these guys coming out that are basically after me for all the money they've spent. It wasn't me. I'm not the same guy that put those videos up. I never recommended any of those scalers. Christ, that was some time ago, wasn't it? Any interest in the Retro Tink 5X? Only from a sort of standpoint of keeping up to speed of what's out there, like currently. But in respect to buying one, I've got absolutely no interest. I've got no reason for it. You know, as I've sort of said previously, because of the I suppose really the amount of CRTs that I've got, and I have no desire to not use CRTs. I'm lucky that I'm fortunate that I'm in a position where I've got a number of CRTs, I've got the space to use them, and that's my preferred target device, you know, for retro stuff. So if I was more into not having CRTs and using LCDs, etc., then I would probably spend a bit more time in thinking about those sort of scaler options. But I don't. Yeah, I don't really. I don't use scalers now. Only for streaming stuff. So it's not really something that I'm into. But I do keep my eye on to see what's going on. But it looks a real good device, that Retro Tink. Yeah, to be fair. Right, Faganaris' CRT simulation. I'm sorry, we're going to a bit of sort of rambling session now. I'm just catching up on the old comments. Right, had enough. I have backup CRTs for a backups. Yeah, I have. I'm a hoarder. I'm a hoarder, but actually that's one thing I'm glad I've hoarded. But touch wood, you know, the CDs, the CRTs that I have had now for, you know, a good 10 years, that are actually in the house, that are not necessarily used all the time, but are my go-to devices, they're all still working fine. So yes, I've got backups for my backups and backups for those backups, but yeah. Right, so Dwayne saying, no, I don't owe. No, you don't owe me anything. God, thank God for that. Yeah, BVMs have quadrupled in value here in Australia. I think they've absolutely gone through the roof. I do have some. I've got to be honest. I have some form of delight in saying this every time I tell this story, and it's not a long story. It's a very, very, very short story. But when I bought my I mean, to be fair, whenever I bought all my CRTs, back when I bought them, I got every one of them cheap, like dirt cheap. I think in fact, the most expensive CRT that I bought was the BVM, and even that only cost me, it was either 45 or 50 pounds. And I feel quite embarrassed saying that now, but it was bloody cheap when I bought it. I think it was probably. I think they were probably going for about 200 quid when I bought it, but yeah, which is laughable nowadays because these BVMs are worth, like, you know, I mean, they're like £1,500, aren't they, in the UK? You know, for a BVM, you're talking 1,500 quid, but it was, yeah, it cost me either 45 or 50 pounds, and it was an absolute bargain. It was a steal, and I've had it. I can't remember when I bought it now. I don't know. It's got to be 10 years ago, I reckon. 10, 11 years ago. And I remember buying it. I bought it off this guy that was doing, he did a lot of video work himself. And he was moving over to LCD. And he said he just didn't have no use for it. And he said, oh, what are you going to use it for? And I said, oh, for retro gaming, for old consoles. He said, oh, I never thought of that. If he'd kept that and sold it now, like, it'd been minted. But they're like, I mean, I haven't got a clue what this BVM's worth now. But I'd never sell it. I just wouldn't sell it. I absolutely love it. And I love it even more, the fact that it's like over 30 years old and it's still going. And it is, you know, is it an absolute perfect picture? No, it's not. But it's 30 years fucking old. It don't need to be perfect. Absolutely perfect. But it is bloody good. And it's, yeah, mega. Yeah, I love the fact that it only cost me 45 quid. Right, I know you love your pie. Have you ever tried burning... Yeah, I can't even say that, but I know which one. Yeah, to a portable hard drive and use your PC and Raspberry Pi on steroids. No, I haven't, Nick. Yeah, to be fair, it's I love the Pi for what it is in respect of actually what it can do. It's, you know, I don't think it's the best device, but I think overall it's yeah, I do love it. Yeah. I don't know why I even said that, to try and justify why I think I love the Pi, but I think it's an all-rounder. I think it's absolutely mega. No, I haven't tried any of that, to be fair. It's, you know, the setup that I got works, and I only really use that for streaming. If I'm being honest, I don't use it to play games on, because I'll be playing on the arcade cabs or whatever, but yeah. No, I haven't tried that because what I've got absolutely works fine, and it's, you know, performance is great for what it is. Right, I was looking to rescue 2 PVMs from my old hospital job. Oh, right, okay. And my PC CRT from 2004 has continued to serve me well. Yeah, it's I mean, nowadays, if you try and get a CRT, it's the full sort of retro. It's like you're getting stung for CRTs, like you're getting stung for the gaming. You know, hardware and games. It's just, but actually for CRTs, it's just gone absolutely mental. And it wasn't. Well, I say it wasn't that long ago. But you go back 10 years. I mean, people were literally like throwing them away. Okay, not necessarily PVM and BVM, but certainly CRT TVs. I mean, I've got a TV downstairs that I picked up from someone because they said, "Look, just take it away. I don't even want any money for it. Just come and collect it and get it out of my house." And that's a Sony. So it's is what it is. I'm just glad that I've got my stock up on the CRT, to be honest. Right, it can emulate pretty much anything. Okay, I might have to look at that. Right, but take into account the Pis that I've got are the 3B Plus. I haven't got a Pi 4 because I think there's still issues with that outputting properly, the 15 kilohertz and all the res switching. Well, there certainly was a problem with that, so I never bothered upgrading. I just kept with the 3B Plus, but I'll have a look at that. Right, I would like a backup PC CRT though, hard to find, another 21-inch around here. Yeah, they are quite rare actually, full stop. I mean, I keep having a look on eBay, not that I want to buy anything, but every now and again I'll look on eBay just to see what sort of it is going around, and actually PC CRTs are extremely rare. You know, stuff's not even coming on eBay for like stupid figures. Yeah, mega rare for PC CRTs now. Right, a Delta Spirit. Right, was never fortunate enough to get a BVM, but I was lucky enough to stumble on a nearly free 36-inch Mitsubishi, 15 kilohertz, 31 kilohertz. Oh, okay. Right, and 2 brand new in a box Sony FW. You're joking. You've got 2 Sony FW900s. Have you still got them? Now that is a CRT I'd want. That is a CRT I would absolutely want. If I could get one that was a decent price, which is never going to happen, but that's a CRT I'd want. I mean, 100%. I'd love to get one of them. Absolutely love to get one of them. But yeah, In fact, I'd pay for one of them, but I wouldn't pay the prices that they're fucking being asked for now, but it's just stupid. I'm nearly out of drink, I need to get a top up. FW900. Right, let me just check that's the one I think it is. FW900 is the daddy one, isn't it? Isn't that the... Yeah, that is the daddy one, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that. Sony GDM F900. Right, I've just got into 5.5 grand. I mean, get a fucking grip. Well, they're fucking just dreamers. Right? Who's going to pay £5,500 for a CRT? Fucking knobhead. So yeah, but yeah, now that's the one. That is definitely one that I've missed. That's the one that's fucking slipped through the net. But it's what it is. But Dwayne saying my 21-inch PC. Yeah, sorry, my 21-inch PC Triniton was $5. Cheap. Good. I do like to hear when people are getting equipment, hardware, you know, CRT monitors that are really cheap. It's yeah, good on you. Right, I wish I could have like rescued all the PVMs. They were switching from CRT to HD LCD for endoscopy operation procedures to CRTs. The collector they got mapped up. I just had no room. Yeah. Well, you can only store so much, can't you? And you can only get so much, so you know. Right, let's get back to. Well, unfortunately, we have to get some gameplay now. That'll be quite. This will be quite boring after having that conversation about CRTs. Yeah, keep the questions coming, guys. Keep the conversation coming. Oh. Well, looks like you can't do much on there. Oh, I don't want to go fucking story mode, do I? Right. Can't do much there with the old graphics. Should we go easy now? I ain't going easy. I need really the last bit from you guys if I go easy or novice. I mean, it sounds quite tempting. Whatever. Get on with it. Right, I'm going to be honest, I think the gameplay is going to go drastically downhill because I don't feel great, I'm going to be honest with you. This is... I think this game's crap. I don't even know why I'm putting it on. And please, if any of you guys think I'm being harsh when I say this, just let me know, won't you? I just think it's like... Two right just failed. I mean, the whole game's failed. Right. Let's have one retry this, and then we're going to have to... gosh, it's 11:15. I am going to apologise to everybody that we haven't really given it much cave tonight, have we? In fact, we're giving it no cave apart from two horror shooters. Deathsmiles and Deathsmiles. What the Get on with it. But there's such a massive catalogue of games in reality for the Xbox. You can't fit all these in one session. It'd be like a 4-hour session. And I won't be able to last that long. I'm going to be honest. But I'm going to have to get another drink in a minute. Well, it's Saturday night, isn't it? I mean, if you're going to get drunk, you've got to get, like... You've got to go for it, haven't you? I don't know what... Yeah, this ain't no dress rehearsal. I don't like this. I think I probably said that before enough. I actually can't believe they charged me for this, and I can't believe I actually paid it. I can't ever think this was fairly cheap, and well, I'd say cheap, it wouldn't have been cheap, none of these are cheap, but I've got a feeling this might have been like a 40 quid game. I think we're 40 quid. Crap, innit? It's like a freaking PC game you get on Steam, innit, for like 6 quid. Shite. Yeah. Yeah, we ain't going down that one, are we, guys? Right, we'll look at the comments in a minute. Someone's going to turn around and say, actually, this is one of the best games I've ever bought. Daz! Jesus. Long time no speak. Have you played Waifu on Switch? Good snatch. You've been drinking or something? Talking about that. Waifu covered, are we? Also on stream. Also on Steam. How about Waifu? What's this Waifu discovered stuff? I don't even know what you're getting on about. Well, I missed something here. And that last sentence wasn't lost on me. Right, you are somewhat into cars, right? Have you ever been into JDM cars? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's another bloody subject, that is. Right, before we get stuck into the cars, I'm gonna have to get another drink. Right, just bear with me. Let's get a let's get a game up. Oh, not gonna, yes. Okay, where are we on the old... right, we'll come back to that question. Wayne. Right, what are we going to get up next? I feel like putting something like pretty lightweight on, like Gallagher. That'll probably kick my ass. I'm not putting Goangi on. Shall I put that on? I'm not putting Ikaruga on. I refuse to put that on. That's pretty crap. King of Fighters Sky Stage. That's Cave. I reckon we'll have to put Cave. Well, we could put the old. What's the other? I haven't got it, have I? Ah, that's the other game, isn't it? The other. Radius rip-off. Not Radius rip-off. Anyway, you're waffling here. Let's put old Goangi on. Yeah, we'll give that a bit of a bash. Cave in it, but it's a bit like softer. Cave. Right. Right, I'm going to get a drink. Right, bear with me, guys. I'll be back very shortly. Right, I'm back. I mean, not that you'd notice. Right, let's give this one a punt. So, am I into, or have I been into JDM cars? Yes, I have. I'll tell you a little story about that. 3.8 whilst we're getting into the game. So, if you were into the JDM scene, well, it's 20 years ago now. Well, it would have started about 20 years ago. In respect to Subarus, yeah? I used to co-own. If you were into the internet community scene, well, the site's still going now, to be honest. But if you're into the Subaru scene and you were into the forum discussion scene, back when Subarus were the daddy, there was a website called SCoobyNet.com that was UK based, but was right, let's get this done. I can't do everything all at once. Blow me brains. Ooh, I don't want that when I've been drinking. Oh, Jesus Christ, that'll kill me, that will. Ooh, it's making me feel sick already. Right, let's go with one, shall we? Oh, that. The range 360. Right, so let's go exit. Yeah, whatever. Right, so can you check it? 60. Ooh. Offline play. How come that's not letting me change the screen then? That's a bit crap, isn't it? Can't you scale it? Right, yeah, so back to the old Subarus. So I used to co-own. Oh, it's on auto fire. Auto fire? What? What's all that about? Didn't do that originally, did it? Auto fire? I've gone tits up here. No! Surely not. Well, no, hold on. Sorry. I'll come back to that in a minute. Auto fire on. Rapid. Auto fire on, surely. Settings. Settings, is that not? No? Can't work that one out. Yeah, it's saying shot none. What was that then? Is that because it's 360 mode or something? Right. Oh, fuck. Oh, there. Right, let's try a different mode. Not because it's 360 mode. Yeah. Right, we'll get there in a minute. Close. There's the game library. What's that going to do? It's going to blow up, isn't it? Oh, fuff. Alright, let's load up the desktop. I'll get to finishing this story in a minute. Right, basically there was a website that's still going now, discussion forum called SCoobyNet.com. in the UK, but it wasn't. It is still accessed by other people outside of the UK. I used to co-own that, so I was heavily into the JDM scene, like mega into the JDM scene, and I had Subarus. That was me thing. So yeah. So if you're into Subarus, I suspect that you'll know about ScubaNet.com. But apart from JDMs, apart from Subarus, like Subarus, Evos, yeah, things like Skylines, other Nissans, but not what you mentioned, Toyota. Not really into them, because at the time I was into JDMs, they weren't. Toyota didn't really have much that was competitive, really. But yeah, I am still into my cars. Fucking love them. I'm a 90s chap child, 80s, 90s chap child, so I love anything that's turbocharged. And I dump an inordinate amount of cash into my other hobby, which is cars. So. And that's slightly more expensive than buying CRTs, unfortunately. Right, let's try this. Hopefully, I don't have auto fire on. I must be missing a trick here with that screen. That's better. A bit of a pain in the ass with that screen though, isn't it? Yeah, I must admit nowadays I'm not into the old Japanese stuff. I'm more into German, into the Germans. Probably because I got older. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean that basically I'm a real old bastard now, so you know. I'm more suited to Germans. I used to love the Japanese stuff. It was, you know, with respect to cars, it was a big part of my life, you know. I was involved in ScubaNet for about 7 years. So, yeah. Aye. Yeah, this game isn't good when you're, like, a bit wrecked. Yeah, I'm getting quite sweaty now. Shit. Come and drink. But like I said about the other you know, about the cave games. You know, the new ones. This is absolutely a, you know, shoot 'em up. This is a shoot 'em up. There's some of those. Oh, I'm gonna get it. Oh, then you get stuck behind the. I do think this shoot 'em up is like it's. You have to work hard for this one. It's not a. Don't come easy on this game. You have to proper sweat. Oh, you fucking... Oi, oi! You fucking weaving! Oh, right, let's have one continue this, because I quite like this guy. Even though I'm playing on the screen, it's about looking 2 inches across. Oh, sorry, I'm in a play area, it's about 2 inches across, the screen isn't. Oh, come on. I mean, I was never going to get away with that, was I? Oh, fucking brutal. Brutal! Oh. Yeah, it's not conducive to consuming alcohol, is it, playing a game like this? Come on! The game don't give you a respite, does it, between levels? Stage 3. Ain't too bad. Come on, you. Oh, you banger. You little fighter. Right, we're not going to play that again, are we? But yeah. Right, last continue this is. You're all getting bored shitless. Sorry. I am trying to concentrate on this, which is proving quite a challenge. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to get cornered. No, I'm not. Oh, no. Right, I was never going to get around that. I don't know, I got away with that one. Nah, that's it. Oh. Oh, I'm getting cornered. Oh, yeah. Oh, I tried to dodge. Couldn't do it. But that was a bit of a sweat on, weren't it? Right, let's get the what's the time? Jesus Christ. Right, let me get the next game fired up. And this might be the last one. Before I pass out. Yeah, we're sort of 2 hours 35 minutes in, aren't we, to the stream? We'll come back to the comments in a sec. Let's just it's weird. I mean, that is a bug, isn't it? We do it this time. No, it still ain't done it. I want my money back. Weirdness. Right, so we've got to Gwang it. I'm not playing Ikaruga. I used to play that. Oh my God's dog that game is. Oh. We play one of the Raidens, couldn't we? And to be fair, if I was going to play one, right, which one's the most expensive? Let's play the one that's most expensive. And I reckon the most expensive one is Raiden. Not that one. Or it's not. Who Raiden got? Done with it. Pinched it. That's that one there, isn't it? Perhaps it isn't that one. Let's have a quick look. Right, the most expensive one is the one we're gonna. Yeah, the one that I'm gonna play next. And then I'll come back to the comments. Xbox. Just having a look. Ooh. I'm sure it's Raiden 4, you know. This. Oh look. 67 quid. Perhaps it's not there. Xbox. Raiden. Fighters. Aces. Oh right, okay. Blown that in it. So it's the Raiden Fighters Aces. Expensive. That's it. That was the only one. And Raiden 4 was multi-released rather than multi. So it's Raiden Fighters. Okay. Right then, Raiden Fighters it is. Raiden Fighters. Here we go. Right, let's get that fight. That's right. Actually, this is one of the best games I've ever bought. Right, which one's that, Nick? Sorry. I'm somewhat out of the conversational loop. Yeah, Daz, you're always smashed, mate. What you want tonight? You're not on the JD, are you? How many bottles you had? You on the JD or the port? I was playing Ketsui at Arcade Club was a cool variant. Arcade Club? When did you go there then, mate? Right, can you fire the engine up and get some Sausagefest on the go? No faffing about with menu. I can't, mate. If I try and plug a console in now, or actually get the PC engine sorted out, I'll end up killing myself in my state. I need to be kept away from any new config this evening. That'll have to come on a future stream. We'll have to do a PC engine focus stream, without a doubt. Dwayne, Right, I'm only 29, so that era is a bit before my time. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's still a baby. Toyota Crown, the daily driver. Right, so is a Toyota Crown, is that a, oh, yeah, forgive my ignorance, is that a sort of current model then, is it? A Crown? Can't get more old man than Toyota Century. I've never heard of a fucking Toyota Century. Let's have a quick look on Google. Toyota Century. It's not even coming up with fucking Google. Oh, Jesus Christ. How old do you think I am? 104. The Japanese V12 Rolls Royce. Yeah, I'm not sure it's a Rolls Royce, but well, when did this come out? 1967. Oh, I was born in 1967, mate. Jesus Christ, I never even heard of them. Yeah, that's quite. Yeah, that's quite old manish. I mean, I'm old, but I'm not that old. Well, perhaps I am, but I wouldn't admit it to anybody. Right. Raiden Fighters Aces. I think this is going to be the last game, guys, before we give up the stream this evening. But I will do another one. I reckon probably within the next month, and I think we'll concentrate that one on cave games. I'll make that clear on the old title of the stream. We'll just crack on with cave games on the next one. Enough to. I mean, it's definitely a stream in itself. What the fuck we're doing here? What? What? Yeah, there's definitely enough cave games, isn't there, to dedicate to a whole stream. Without a shadow of a doubt. We haven't even, you know. Yeah, we want 60 frames per second. I mean, who the fuck would want anything else? Blend? I should say blend, not blend. True. Ah, right, okay, gotcha. Yeah, cause this was a weird FPS, wasn't it? But that's going to be tearing all over the place, isn't it? Okay. Oh. Oh. I'm going to throw up. Right, let's scale this mofo. Like that. Ooh. Ooh. But we don't want smoothing. Oh. Oh, which one's the sharpest? I thought Lancos was. Not any difference on there. Five cubics are best on it. I don't want smoothing. Okay. Oh, we've got so many here to play. We're going to play all these, aren't we? Right, let's just go straight for. Oh. What's going on here? Again. Jesus. Well, we'll get there in a minute. Oh, it's crap, isn't it? What's going on here? That looks awful. Proper old school, this is, isn't it? That looks awful. It's not in tape. Game is also whack. Dog shit smoothing on it as well. Which I don't want. Jeez. Hold on. We'll do anything with this. Oh, crap, isn't it? Do that. Oh. Yeah. Get that a bit. That was even shitter. That was even shittier. Your biocubic is more. No, it's not actually. Lancos is sharper. Oh shit. Oh. How blurred that is. Come on. I mean, this is quite old school, isn't it? Old Raiden, however you say it. I love the Raiden games. Well, some people don't, but it's you know, I think the sort of cave style shooters are a bit more, you know, they're a type of shmup in their own right, aren't they? You know, bullet hell, I think, was invented or refined by Cave, and it's almost a subgenre in itself, I think. Fucking hell. But this is your traditional type, you know, shooter. I won't say arcade shooter, because you know, cave games are arcade, aren't they? But this is your traditional old school type of shooter, which I love. Without a doubt. Oh, fuck. Blasted. Getting finger blasted. I think the alcohol's getting a grip at the moment. And that's the first yawn. Oh, I'm about to get too old for this. Oh, God, I fucking walked straight into that. Weakness. That's what that was. I'm losing the will to live now, I'm going to be honest with you. Have some of that. I said have some of that. And that. There you go. You ran out of continuums. Oh, that crap. I used them all up. Oh, beauty. Right. Oh, Max, nice. It's nice for you to make an appearance. Yeah, so you made one appearance at what time was it? About 10:30, and then you made another appearance at 10 minutes to 12. Is that because your missus just gone to bed or something? I'm back. So how many people vote for yes and how many for no? I don't know. Oh, 73% voted for yes. I which was a totally nonsensical poll, as you very well know, because it was a question saying, well, it wasn't a question, it was a fucking statement, wasn't it? With a yes or no against it. Yeah, anyway. Oh, come on. Oh, how many times you got to save this? Save that shite. Be cancel. Yes. Yes. Well. Yeah. You know, it's fucking hard work. Right. Right, I think on that note, I think we'll end the stream right there, guys. So thank you very, very, very much for all your interaction this evening and for viewing and watching this stream. I hope it's been of some form of interest for you. And I will definitely, well, I say I will definitely, I shouldn't say that because, you know, I'll do another stream, hopefully in the near future. And we'll concentrate that one purely just on the cave stuff. I know we didn't actually touch the cave stuff tonight, but again, thank you for being a part of tonight's stream. I've actually really enjoyed it. Actually, it's been a good crack, and we played some games this evening. Had a good bit of chat, and yeah. So anyway, guys, speak to you again soon, and take care. Bye for now.